change begins with a whisper of dissatisfaction, calling us to greater depths of fulfillment.
Have you ever felt a subtle tug at your heart, signaling that something in your life isn't quite right? Maybe it's a job that no longer fulfills you, a relationship that's lost its spark, or simply a routine that feels more draining than rewarding. This feeling, often ignored, is the first whisper of change. It's the beginning of a realization that might just alter everything about your world. If you felt this way, you're on the verge of something significant. Let's explore how these feelings can unfold and what they might be telling you about your life's path. Imagine waking up one morning with a sense of unease that you can't quite place. It's not overwhelming, but it's persistent, lingering at the back of your mind throughout the day. This is how the journey often starts, not with a dramatic event, but with a growing realization that something isn't as it should be. At this stage, you might notice that your usual activities don't bring the same satisfaction they once did. Perhaps the hobbies you used to love now feel like obligations, or the goals you set out to achieve no longer seem appealing. This period is crucial because it serves as a wake-up call. It asks you to pay attention to your feelings and question whether you're currently on the path that's right for you. For many, this is uncomfortable. It's much easier to continue with the familiar than to admit that something needs to change. Yet, this acknowledgement is the first step toward genuine alteration in your life. During this phase, it's common to experience a mix of confusion and anticipation. You might find yourself reflecting more deeply on your values, desires, and aspirations. What do you truly want from life? Are your current circumstances aligned with these desires? These questions are not meant to be answered immediately, but to start you on a path of self-inquiry. Following the initial realization comes a phase where you might try to dismiss or minimize these feelings. It's a natural defense mechanism. Facing change head-on can be daunting because it implies stepping into the unknown and leaving behind what's comfortable. In this stage, you may find yourself busier than usual, perhaps subconsciously filling your time with tasks to avoid dealing with these emerging thoughts. Denial can manifest in various forms. Some may rationalize their dissatisfaction, attributing it to external factors like, "It's just a phase," or "I'm just having a bad week." Others might double down on their current paths, investing even more energy into their existing routines, hoping that this will somehow make things feel right again. However, avoidance only provides temporary relief. The underlying feelings of discontent don't disappear. They simmer beneath the surface, often growing stronger. It's like pressing down on a spring. Eventually, it will push back with even greater force. During this period, it's important to recognize the signs of avoidance. Are you making excuses to stay in your comfort zone? Are you ignoring your inner voice that's urging you for a change? Acknowledging these signs can be the key to moving forward. Though challenging, facing these truths can lead you toward a more fulfilling path, where genuine satisfaction and happiness are possible. In conclusion, the journey to recognizing and eventually altering your reality begins quietly and grows louder with time. It starts with an awareness that something is amiss and is often followed by a period of denial. However, understanding these stages can prepare you to manage them more effectively, setting the foundation for the changes that will eventually unfold in your life. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the subsequent phases of this transformational process. Once the phase of denial and avoidance begins to wane, a new stage gently ushers itself in incremental acceptance. This is where the whisper of change that was once easily dismissed becomes a conversation you're ready to engage with more openly. Acceptance doesn't happen all at once. It's a gradual process where the reality of needing change seeps into your daily thoughts and decisions. In incremental acceptance, you might start by acknowledging small truths, perhaps admitting that certain aspects of your job aren't as fulfilling as they used to be, or that your relationships may need some reevaluation. It's about giving validity to your feelings and the signs you've been noticing. This acknowledgement doesn't mean you have all the answers yet, or even that you're ready to make big changes, but you are beginning to see the value in exploring new possibilities. As you continue to accept the need for change, your curiosity naturally begins to rise. Questions like, what if? And, could there be a better way? Start to take hold. This curiosity is crucial. It fuels your desire to learn more about what different futures could look like. It marks a shift from passively experiencing life to actively exploring what it could offer. This is a pivotal moment in the transformation process because it sets the stage for proactive engagement with your future. Following the path of incremental acceptance, the next natural progression is seeking knowledge. Armed with a newfound openness to change, you begin to seek out information, guidance, and inspiration. This could involve researching new career paths, seeking advice from mentors, reading books on personal development, or exploring new hobbies that align more closely with your interests. The goal here is to gather the resources and insights that will help you make informed decisions about your next steps. This stage is characterized by a proactive approach to learning. You're no longer waiting for change to happen to you. Instead, you're seeking out the knowledge that will empower you to make the changes you desire. It's about equipping yourself with the tools and information needed to craft a better fit between your life and your true aspirations. Each piece of new knowledge serves as a stepping stone toward greater understanding and clarity. As you engage more deeply with this learning process, you might find that your previous fears and reservations begin to diminish. Knowledge has a way of demystifying the unknown, making it less daunting and more approachable. With each new insight, you build confidence in your ability to navigate the changes ahead. This growing confidence is crucial as it transforms the once intimidating prospect of change into a series of manageable, actionable steps. In these stages of incremental acceptance and seeking knowledge, you're laying the groundwork for substantial change. By acknowledging the need for change and actively pursuing the knowledge to implement it, you are preparing yourself for the planning and preparation that will soon follow. This preparation is not just about making decisions. It's about setting a foundation for deliberate, informed action that aligns with your true self and aspirations. After the pursuit of knowledge comes a pivotal moment in your journey: planning and preparation. This stage is about turning the insights and information you've gathered into a practical plan. It involves setting clear, attainable goals and outlining the steps necessary to reach them. This stage is not about grand gestures or sudden leaps, but rather about crafting a thoughtful approach to the changes you want to make in your life. During this phase, you begin to sketch out what changes need to be made and in what order. For instance, if you've decided to transition into a new career, your plan might include updating your resume, enrolling in a course to enhance your skills, or networking with individuals in that field. Planning is a methodical process. It requires you to think about resources, timelines, and potential obstacles. By anticipating these elements, you can prepare more effectively for the road ahead. The act of planning also serves to solidify your commitment to change. It transforms vague ideas into concrete steps. It's about writing down your goals and visually seeing the path forward, which can significantly enhance your motivation to persist. This clarity can be profoundly empowering. It turns the concept of change into a series of practical actions, transforming seem more attainable. As you transition from planning to the initial implementation phase, you begin to put your plan into action. This is where your preparation starts to pay off. You initiate small changes, perhaps by enrolling in that course, starting a new routine, or making new connections. These actions might seem small individually, but collectively, they represent significant strides toward altering your life. Initial implementation is often accompanied by a sense of excitement and anxiety. It's exciting because you are taking active steps towards a goal, but it can also be nerve-wracking because you are stepping into new territory. This mix of emotions is normal and signifies that you are moving out of your comfort zone, which is exactly where growth happens. During this stage, it's important to maintain a flexible approach. Not everything will go according to plan, and you may need to adjust your actions based on feedback and circumstances. This adaptability is key to managing the uncertainties that come with any significant change. It allows you to navigate challenges without losing sight of your overall goals. The process of implementing these changes, even in small increments, begins to shift your reality. Each action you take not only moves you closer to your new goals, but also builds your confidence in your ability to initiate and manage change. As you see tangible results from your efforts, the changes start to feel more real and achievable, fueling your momentum and encouraging you to continue moving forward. As you continue to make strides in implementing your plans, inevitably, you encounter the stage of encountering resistance. This phase is characterized by facing both internal and external obstacles that challenge your progress. Internally, you might battle self-doubt or fear, questioning your decisions and your capacity to manage this change. Externally, resistance could come from peers, family, or societal norms that are at odds with the new direction you are taking. Dealing with resistance is a critical test of your resolve. It is here that many feel tempted to revert to old habits or give up on their new goals. However, recognizing that resistance is a natural part of any change process can help you stay anchored during these times. It is crucial to re-examine the reasons behind your initial motivation for starting on this path, and to remember the unhappiness that drove you. This contemplation may strengthen your resolve to persevere despite difficult circumstances. Internally, overcoming resistance often requires you to fortify your mindset. Techniques such as affirmations, journaling, or speaking with supportive friends or mentors can reaffirm your commitment to your goals. Externally, maintaining a clear vision of your objectives can help you navigate around societal or relational pushbacks. Communicating your needs and boundaries clearly to those around you can also mitigate external pressures, helping others understand your new priorities and the reasons behind them. As you manage and overcome these challenges, you transition into the breakthrough and reformation stage. This phase is marked by significant achievements that validate the changes you are making. You might reach a milestone in your new career, find deeper fulfillment in your revamped personal life, or achieve a long-standing personal goal. These accomplishments are critical as they prove to yourself and others that the path you chose is viable and rewarding. The breakthroughs you experience consolidate the changes you've implemented. They act as proof points that not only is change possible, but it also leads to tangible improvements in your life. This realization can be profoundly liberating. It affirms that the struggles and the resistance faced were worth overcoming, and that your efforts have begun to shape a new reality that aligns more closely with your aspirations. With each accomplishment, your new identity begins to solidify. This reformation is not merely about reaching a destination, but about evolving through the process. As you integrate these changes into your life, they begin to define a new sense of normalcy. This evolving sense of self is crucial as it supports your continued growth, enabling you to approach future changes and challenges from a strengthened, more confident base. In these stages of encountering resistance and breaking through, you learn not only about your resilience, but also about the immense potential that careful, deliberate change can unlock. The skills and insights gained here equip you for ongoing growth, ensuring that you are better prepared for whatever new challenges or goals you might set for yourself in the future. 1. Following the breakthroughs and the affirmations that your choices are indeed leading you to a more aligned existence, you enter the consolidation and stabilization phase. This stage is about making the new changes sustainable and integrating them into your daily life so that they become second nature, not just temporary adjustments. This part of your journey involves fine-tuning the changes you've implemented. You may need to adjust your routines to better support your new lifestyle, or resolve any ongoing challenges that arise with your new choices. It's about creating a stable base from which further growth can occur. For instance, if you've transitioned to a new career, this might involve setting up long-term professional goals or continuing education to deepen your expertise. If you've improved your health habits, it could mean establishing a regular schedule that reliably supports your well-being. Consolidation is crucial because it prevents regression into old patterns. It's the process of building resilience against the pull of past behaviors and solidifying your new habits. During this time, regular reflection on your progress can be very helpful. Recognizing the benefits of your new ways can reinforce your commitment to them and help identify areas that still need adjustment. As these new patterns become ingrained in your life, you begin to experience a more profound sense of normalcy with them. Your reformed life starts to feel not just like a series of changes you've made, but like a true reflection of your current self and aspirations. This alignment brings a sense of peace and satisfaction, confirming that the efforts you've made are yielding real, positive results in your life. Transitioning next into reflection and future outlook, you take the opportunity to look back at where you started and how far you've come. This retrospective view isn't just about patting yourself on the back for a job well done. It's about understanding the depth and breadth of your transformation. You consider the lessons learned, the obstacles overcome, and the personal growth you've experienced. This reflection is vital as it not only celebrates past successes but also primes you for future growth. In this reflective state, you also begin to contemplate the future. With a clearer understanding of how you've managed change and growth thus far, you feel more prepared to handle whatever might come next. This foresight is about recognizing that growth is a continuous process. There is always more to learn, achieve, and improve. The journey of transformation, with its ups and downs, ultimately equips you with a robust toolkit for life. It teaches you about adaptability, resilience, and the importance of aligning your external circumstances with your internal values. As you look forward, you do so with the confidence that you are capable of meeting new challenges and continuing to evolve in ways that enrich your life. This ongoing cycle of reflection and anticipation is not just about preparing for the future. It's about continuously affirming your ability to influence and direct the course of your life, ensuring that each step you take is a step toward a more fulfilling existence. As you continue to engage in this reflective process, evaluating past actions and envisioning future pathways, you naturally enter a phase of renewed awareness. This awareness is not about dissatisfaction, as it was at the beginning of your journey, but rather about a heightened sense of possibility. You become more attuned to the opportunities around you, recognizing the potential for further personal and professional growth. This state of mind is proactive and energized, motivated by the successes you've achieved and the lessons you've learned. With this renewed perspective, you may find yourself setting new goals or adjusting your current path to align with deeper insights you've gained about your desires and capacities. It's an ongoing cycle of adjustment and improvement, where your actions are informed by both past experiences and future aspirations. This continuous adaptation is key to maintaining vitality and relevance in your life's journey. It ensures that your growth is not static, but dynamically responds to your evolving needs and understanding. Following this period of heightened awareness and goal adjustment, you find yourself better equipped to engage in meaningful interactions and take on challenges that align with your long-term vision. Your ability to communicate your needs and expectations improves, facilitating better relationships both personally and professionally. Your life-changing experiences have given you a greater sense of self-awareness and confidence, which has led to improved communication. Furthermore, as you navigate this phase, your problem-solving skills are refined. You approach obstacles with a solution-oriented mindset, backed by the resilience and adaptability you've cultivated. This capability makes you more effective in managing life's inevitable challenges, allowing you to maintain progress toward your goals, even when unexpected issues arise. This stage of continuous adaptation and goal refinement is not just about achieving specific outcomes, but about embodying a lifestyle of intentional growth. You live with the understanding that each day offers a chance to learn something new, improve a skill, deepen a relationship, or contribute to your community in a meaningful way. This approach not only enriches your life, but also inspires those around you to consider their paths of personal evolution. By maintaining this cycle of learning, adjusting, and moving forward, you ensure that your life remains rich and rewarding, characterized by an ongoing exploration of what it means to live fully and meaningfully. Your journey becomes not just about reaching destinations, but about savoring the growth that occurs along the way and continuously aligning your external life with your internal values. This alignment brings a profound sense of fulfillment and purpose, reinforcing the idea that the most rewarding changes are those that bring you closer to your true self. As your journey unfolds and you engage in continuous adaptation, you also recognize the importance of cultivating resilience and gratitude. This next phase involves deepening your emotional and mental resilience, which is essential for sustaining your momentum through various life changes. Resilience is not simply about bouncing back from setbacks, but also about forging ahead with an increased capacity to handle stress and uncertainty. This enhanced resilience helps to safeguard your well-being, ensuring that you remain balanced and focused, regardless of external pressures. During this time, gratitude becomes an integral practice. It involves acknowledging and appreciating the progress you've made and the unique experiences each phase of your journey has offered. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking or what has been challenging to the abundance and opportunities that have emerged. This shift in perspective is vital for maintaining a positive and proactive mindset, and it nurtures a sense of peace and contentment with your current circumstances. Simultaneously, as resilience builds and gratitude deepens, your capacity for foresight develops further. This foresight involves anticipating future needs and challenges and preparing for them proactively. It's about understanding the long-term implications of your choices and strategically planning to meet your future goals. This doesn't mean you have all the answers or a clear vision of what's to come, but you are better equipped to imagine possible futures and to plan accordingly. The development of foresight also leads you into a state of enhanced readiness. Readiness in this context refers to an internal state of preparedness to take on new challenges, seize opportunities, and adapt to changes as they arise. This readiness isn't just about having a plan, it's about being in a mental and emotional position to act when needed. It's about having the confidence and the tools at your disposal to make decisions quickly and effectively. This stage of building resilience, practicing gratitude, and enhancing foresight and readiness consolidates your ability to live proactively. It's about owning your growth process and recognizing that while the journey might be fraught with challenges, each step offers a chance to advance, learn, and become more aligned with your aspirations. These qualities ensure that you remain agile and responsive to life's dynamics, ready to adjust your course as necessary while continuing to pursue what truly matters to you. In cultivating these attributes, you affirm your commitment to personal evolution and readiness for continuous growth. This ongoing process not only prepares you for the future, but also enriches your present, making every moment an opportunity for further development and deeper fulfillment. As you integrate these practices into your life, you not only prepare yourself for future transitions, but also enhance your daily living, making it more vibrant and meaningful. Building on the foundations of resilience and readiness, you naturally progress to fostering connections and community. In this phase, the focus shifts towards strengthening relationships and forming new alliances that support and enhance your evolving journey. Recognizing that no one is an island, you begin to appreciate more deeply how interconnected your changes are with the lives of those around you. As you engage more with others, you find that sharing your experiences and learning from the stories of others can provide both inspiration and practical support. This interaction fosters a sense of community, which is crucial for sustained growth. It's about finding or creating a network of individuals who share similar values, or who are also committed to personal and professional growth. These connections offer different perspectives and can challenge you to think bigger and act bolder. Furthermore, as your network expands, so does your influence. This is a stage where the impact of your personal changes begins to extend beyond your immediate circle. Your journey might inspire others to pursue their changes, or you might find yourself in a position to support someone else through their transformation. This reciprocal influence not only enriches your life, but also contributes to a larger cycle of growth and development within your community. Simultaneously, you also develop a deeper connection with your inner self. This internal connection is about tuning into your intuition and emotions more acutely, ensuring that your decisions and actions are aligned with your deepest values and needs. This self-awareness is crucial as it guides you in making choices that truly reflect who you are and who you aspire to be. It also helps in maintaining authenticity in your interactions, making your relationships more meaningful and satisfying. As you strengthen both your external connections and internal alignment, you go on a journey of continuous learning. This learning is not just academic or professional, but is deeply personal. It's about remaining open to new ideas, willing to question old beliefs, and eager to acquire new skills. This mindset of lifelong learning keeps you adaptable and dynamic, capable of navigating the complexities of life with more grace and competence. This phase of fostering connections, community, and continuous learning not only broadens your horizons, but also deepens your roots. It cements your place within a network of supportive relationships and aligns you more closely with your core principles. This alignment and connection prepare you to face future challenges, not just as an individual, but as part of a larger, supportive community, equipped with a richer, more diversified toolkit for personal and professional fulfillment. As you move forward, these relationships and learnings become integral to your journey, enriching every step with shared experiences and collective wisdom. As we journeyed together through the stages of transformation, we began with the awareness of dissatisfaction, a subtle indication that changes were necessary for a more fulfilling life. This evolved into the phase of denial and avoidance, where we confronted our hesitations about change. Through incremental acceptance, we started to open up to the possibility of different outcomes, leading us to actively seek knowledge and gather the resources needed for change. Planning and preparation allowed us to map out the steps required to implement these changes, followed by the initial implementation, where we began to take action. Encountering resistance tested our resolve, but overcoming it brought us to significant breakthroughs and reformation, affirming our new path. We then moved into consolidation and stabilization, where our new habits became ingrained and part of our everyday life. Reflection and future outlook provided a moment to look back and appreciate how far we've come, using what we've learned to continuously refine our goals. With renewed awareness, we kept our senses open to new opportunities, leading us to foster deeper connections and engage in continuous learning, ensuring that our growth never ceases. Now, I encourage you to use these insights as guides on your path of personal development. Each stage you encounter is a step toward a richer, more vibrant life. Remember, the journey is ongoing, and each step, whether small or large, is part of a greater progression toward fulfilling your potential. Let this be a call to action for you to persist in your pursuit of growth and to continually seek out the paths that lead you closer to the life you aspire to live. Every step forward in your personal transformation is a step towards realizing your fullest potential. Keep moving, keep growing, and never settle for less than what you can become. If you found value in this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel for more insights into personal growth and development. Your support helps us create more content that can assist you and others in this continuous journey of self-improvement.